I'd just like to thank everyone for coming tonight. I know it meant a lot to my dad. I'm just going to say a couple words so that these butterflies, I don't know if it's butterflies or the baby, but anyway, I'll feel a little better if I stand here for a minute. Some of you wonder what it would be like being a girl growing up in this family. It was interesting. And I swore I would never date an athlete because I heard so much about baseball and how I used to drive my dad crazy because I only dated musicians. And these guys come over with long hair and sunglasses and he'd go nuts. I called them all fruity tooty and, you know, I thought they were all on drugs. And I can remember when I went to register for high school and the kid in front of me looked at his registration and said, "Oh no, I got burns." And that's how I started high school. And I can remember my dad embarrassing me in front of the team, announcing the whole team that I had a crush on one of the players. And he thought that was funny. I don't know why he thought it was funny. But growing up in our family was interesting too. You hear stories about Don and Marge stories, and they're true. You know, Dad would be up in the top floor, and Mom would be all the way downstairs, and Dad would yell, "Marge!" And my mom would come tromping up the stairs and watch. And he would do this to her all the time. So one day, fortunately my mother has a sense of humor too, and Dad called her all the way upstairs, and he was sitting reading a book in the chair. And she came running all the way from the basement and said, "What is it, dear? Can I turn the page for you?" Anyway, but I do want to say something about my dad, and I think this is something that a lot of you have hinted at tonight, and is that I know that if I was ever in trouble in times that I've gone through hard times, my dad has a heart for that. He's sensitive to people who have needs, and I was raised to always be nice even to those guys that no girls wanted to go out with. I had to be nice to them, and my dad taught me values that way. And I know that at times in my life when I was hurting the most, he was always the one that just, sometimes didn't even say anything, but he just knew, and he'd just be there. And sometimes he would say things like, "Can I punch someone for you?" or, you know. But, and I'll have you know, I do not say what the crap. I don't know. I think my brothers do, but my sister and I, it's amazing, you know. We don't talk like jocks. But anyway, I thought it would mean a lot to my dad to sing a song tonight. It's 1 o'clock in the morning Michigan time, so for a pregnant lady, you just have to be patient. There are places I remember all my life, though some have changed, some forever, not for better. Some are gone and some remain. All these places had their meanings. With players and friends I still can recall. Some are dead and some are living. In my life I've loved them all. When I think of friends and players looking on my life anew, your memories grow in meaning as I think of times I spent with you. Oh, I know I'll never lose affection for people and things that went before. I know I'll often stop and think about them. In my life I've loved you all. Oh, I know I'll never lose affection for people and things that went before. I know I'll often stop and think about you. In my
box of Kleenex left. And if I get this out, there's not a person that has meant more to me than Don Burns. That's it. Have a lovely evening.
What?
Probably my house.
Nickels are actually.
They are.
Yes. I mean, they will be. What?
Yeah. Okay, yeah. Wait, Pouty. All right, Missy, I'll be at your house, right? Yeah.
Kirsty, I'm running out to go get my garter on the back. I'm not here. Where?
Are you running to Geegan?
No. No, I'm just going to go to Hallmark.
Because I said, never let you at our house or something.
Where?
Technically,
Okay.